Most people building faceless channels in 2026 are going to fail and they don't even know it yet. Not because they're lazy or that because YouTube's completely dead, it's because they've picked the wrong niche from day one. I've been building faceless YouTube channels since 2022 and along the way generated over 6 figures, monetized multiple channels, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down what niches to entirely avoid and what is working right now. So you've seen the title. In today's video we're checking out 5 faceless niches you need to avoid in 2026 and why. Because most people, they find out the hard way. They'll be 100 videos deep, getting no traction, thinking, why is it not working? So this video is to save you time. Before we get into the video, I've had quite a few of you guys reach out to me, whether it's the YouTube comments, Instagram DMs, even the Discord group, asking, do I offer any sort of coaching or mentoring? And the one thing I never wanted to do was release an unfinished product. For those of you in the Discord group, you would have seen when I dropped the message asking you, what are the common problems you're having with your faceless channels? Is it a niche ideation, video topics, team structure? So what I'm doing is releasing a very limited one-to-one slots for serious people only. Whether you're just starting out and you're a few videos in, or if you're already posting consistently but can't get any results to show for it, or if you're already monetized looking to scale your channels, click the top link in the description and then apply through the form and we can see if we'd be a good fit working together. Coming in at niche number 1, we have the politics/war news niche, especially with everything going on in the world right now. Unless you're unaware, sleeping under a rock, a lot of people, they are printing with this niche, but the only thing is, it's only a matter of time before these channels get flagged, especially when it comes down to the content they're covering. Now, I've got a few reasons here. Some of them would be, it's heavily demonetized by default whenever you're talking about war, especially the RPM is usually on the lower side when it comes to these sorts of topics due to the risk behind the content itself. YouTube usually always auto restricts the monetization on sensitive news. And then finally, it's high effort, low reward, not worth the risk. As the thing is, with these channels, in the short term, it really depends on what your outcome is. These can do well in a short time span if you have a spare AdSense account lying around magically. But if you're looking for long-term growth, always avoid this niche. Coming in at niche number 2, and I'm telling you now, do not even bother doing a channel in this niche. I can guarantee you, you're going to get flagged. The reason being, the content is just pure spam and reused. Like, just look at this video here, for example. You've got this title called, "He handed his wife to her lover, then disappeared without a word, full drama." I mean, to be fair, the video is 2 hours long, but the entirety of this video is literally static images. There is no longevity in this niche. A few other points would be, a lot of these videos and channels, there be a carbon copy of the other one. They don't adapt at all or differentiate. Every single video will literally be a few static images for like 30 minutes to 1 hour with a bit of text, and then wonder why their channels get hit with reused or inauthentic content. Then finally, ad partners within YouTube are actually pulling back on full-on AI content, because when you think of the audience watching this content, they are not active or a buying audience, so the RPM regardless is going to be complete dog shit. Then coming in at niche number 3, and I'm sorry if you're sitting here and you're trying to run and monetize a compilation channel, just put the fries in a bag, you are cooked. Now there could literally be a list of about 100 bullet points for why doing a compilation channel with faceless YouTube is the most pointless decision and waste of time and energy you can ever do in your life. But here's a few reasons. The main one being, it is a complete dead niche. The window for this closed years ago. Another very, very important reason, this niche itself is not transformative. Literally, what the majority of people do, they have like a little 11 abs voiceover for like 5 seconds at the start, have a video that's 1 hour long, and literally use other footage without any sort of transformation, anything to adapt it to fit within the YouTube guidelines. Another massive reason for this, which sort of interlinks with the previous one, people will get copyright strikes because they're literally stealing someone's clip, not even giving them credit, and trying to monetize off those videos. And those 2 points, they intertwine. Copyright strikes and reused content is literally a recipe for disaster. If you're watching this and you want to do a compilation channel, please don't do it. Another big reason is that the algorithm stopped rewarding this format entirely in terms of monetization, the push for the videos, as they realize the intent behind it isn't exactly creative or original at all. Now, coming in at niche number 4, this may be quite a controversial one, but it's going to be the body cam niche. Now, of course, especially last year, this niche was absolutely printing, but the only issue with this is the barrier to entry. Because if you were to run right now a body cam faceless channel and didn't pay for the footage, good luck, you're going to be completely cooked. The majority of the people winning in this niche either have a police officer as a parent or someone inside, or simply are just paying for the use of the footage. But then you have the flip side. Of course, you can have some public domain footage regarding the body cam niche, but then because the barrier to entry is so high, when it comes down to the free footage, every single channel is rinsing the exact topic and video style. Then another very big reason, maybe as parallel as to buying the footage, is that it's not transformative enough and will be hit with reusing inauthentic content. The reason being, a lot of these channels, the first like 30 seconds, maybe a minute at max, they'll be talking about and using a voiceover, describing the rest of the video, and then the whole 99% of the video is literally just showing the clips that they've bought, not transformative at all. Another big reason would be this niche is oversaturated, and I know I always say saturation is a complete myth, it's all bollocks, but in this niche in particular, there's literally no unique angle left to make these videos. Then finally, coming in at niche number 5, we have finance/crypto news. Now, one of the biggest reasons I would entirely just avoid even bothering setting up a channel in this niche is the YMYL niche, which means your money, your life. As if you're trying to give financial advice and make all these promises on a new crypto coin, Bitcoin, whatever the hell it is, you can get massive scrutiny on the platform very quickly. As literally, as I state here, one wrong financial claim and your entire channel is gone. Another reason would be it requires real credentials to even build trust, and this goes for the same as the make money online space. It's the equivalent of me setting up a channel talking about faceless YouTube. If I've never run a page before, it makes zero sense. Also, due to how volatile crypto is as a whole, YouTube ad partners have actually been pulling back from advertising on crypto videos in 2026. So now that we've got the bad news out of the way, the 5 niches to avoid in 2026, in my opinion anyway, it's not complete facts, but I would advise don't enter any of them. What actually makes a good niche in 2026, as not all niches are equal, but here's the key things to look for. First up, of course, we're going to have high RPM. If you don't know what that means, it means how much you get paid per 1,000 views. CPM is YouTube, RPM is your take home. So you want to make sure, is there actual demand and monetization behind the niche, whether it's finance niche, combat sports, history, tech, whatever it is, make sure to take in the RPM as a consideration. Next is probably the most important factor when it comes to faceless YouTube, in my opinion anyway. Is your niche getting outliers? And when I mean outliers, I mean the last couple months, weeks, even the last few months, depending if it's evergreen or news based. Are they getting like 10x their channel average? If they are on a consistent basis, that is a green light to go ahead and make a channel in that niche. Another important factor is having consistent demand within a niche itself, and this goes for evergreen content, branded content, classic YouTube automation. Is the audience always looking for new content? Then finally, does the niche have a low barrier to production, not to entry, although it is sort of the same thing, that it doesn't require an expensive equipment or license like the body cam niche to get started in? So what are some niches that are actually working right now in 2026? And here's a few niches that are actually still printing right now. Of course, I've got to talk about celebrity news. Even though I'm in the niche, I still see consistently so many new channels entering, flourishing, finding their own little spin on when it comes to the video topics. One of the main reasons being the outlier spikes for this niche are huge. As me personally, reactive content has been my go-to for years now. Another big incentive is the RPM, especially in Q4, can be solid. Then another niche I see killing it for so many reasons is history, due to how vast it is, different countries, different topics, evergreen content, high RPM, an older audience, better watch time, more ads, and plus the audience are always searching for it. Then finally, sports is always a good niche, whether it's NFL, NBA, football, whatever it is. You can do a mix of reactive content, whether it's evergreen content, branded content, and the key thing with this, of course, naturally, each sport has a consistent audience demand which you can leverage. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video, and I know this video has been a bit doom and gloom, niches you need to avoid, but don't get it twisted. In 2026, Faceless YouTube is still one of the biggest income opportunities online right now, but only if you build it the right way. If after this video you're thinking, you know what, I want to get started doing a Faceless channel, or keep building your existing one, or do a new niche, whatever it is, if you're not willing to do one-to-one mentorship with me, I do have a completely free Discord. There's like 140 of us in there. We're talking every day, new niches, sharing our wins, helping answer each other's questions. So if you want to be a part of that community, feel free to join it. Top link in the description. But that is going to wrap up the video, and I hope you guys did get a lot of value from this. If you did, it would mean a lot whether you can either like, comment, subscribe, even share a video topic for my next one that I release. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.